In this video, I am talking about this strange cube thing, Panasonic Lumix BGH1 camera. If you are like me and you are interested in all kinds of photo and video related gear, not one specific brand but a bit of everything, and you like to know more about cameras and lenses, then please consider subscribing. My name is Pav and I'm a commercial and lifestyle photographer and filmmaker, and on this channel I do talk a lot about all things photography and video. Today I have this very peculiar camera from Panasonic. I'm a hybrid shooter myself. I do photography and video very often at the same time, so cinema cameras, video cameras like this are not particularly something that I need. But the form of this camera and the fact that it has just received new firmware update allowing it to record raw video to Atomos Ninja V got me really intrigued and very curious how this cube thing actually works. Before going into it, I must say massive thanks to UK Digital and Panasonic UK for lending me this camera for this review. However, as always, I wasn't asked or paid by anyone to say anything specific about it, so it is my honest and 100% unbiased opinion about this camera. When I have seen this for the first time, my first thought was that this is what innovation looks like. Panasonic have gone away from traditional camera form factor and made something that not only is different looking, but also, at least on paper, very practical and featuring some amazing specs. This is a modular camera that literally, apart from the camera bit, the brains, has got nothing else. You add things that you need to it to build the rig suitable for your purpose and your needs. Apart from the lens, you must attach a monitor to it, as you won't be able to control the camera otherwise. There is no screen on it at all. You can do it with a phone app which does all the basic functions, but in real world filming situations, not really practical. Attaching any kind of HDMI or SDI monitor will allow you to go through the menus and change the basic settings on the go, as well as see what you are actually filming, because otherwise you just can't. Camera has got full-size HDMI port as well as SDI, timecode and Genlock ports for syncing multi-camera setups together. Standard mini jack and headphone and microphone inputs, but you can connect DMW XLR1, the interface via HotShoot, the XLR interface. There are dual SD card slots, USB-C and LAN ports as well. Standard size 1/4 inch 20 mounting holes around the body, 11 of them whole way around for attaching your accessories or rigging it out. You can attach the handles on top or sides, monitors directly to the camera without the need of the cage. Well built and certainly feeling like it was made and designed for pro usage. It has got the same as GH5 and GH5S micro 4/3 sensor and the most adaptable mount of them all, which makes it all together a very attractive package. There's mains power supply supplied, but no battery with it. Being a small factor camera, it is small, certainly very portable, even with a monitor attached to it. It's not really usable outside unless you purchase additional battery and a charger for it. I'll talk about it more when I get to a price and value of the camera, but I don't know why Panasonic don't supply batteries with it or a battery with it. It instantly makes it a one-trick indoor pony and not the versatile video camera that it could be, not straight out the box anyway. Straight out the box, however, after attaching a monitor to it, you can record in Vlog L, flat profile in 4K 60p 420 10-bit internally, as well as with pretty much any other frame rate bitrate combination that you can think of. But the exciting news is the newly released firmware 2.0 that brings raw output via HDMI to this camera. I do have an Atomos Ninja V and I couldn't wait to shoot some raw footage with it when I was out, but I couldn't. You need the monitor to be able to control the camera functions, and as soon as you switch over to raw output via HDMI, well, not as soon as, you get a warning about it first, you can't see the menu system anymore. So to be able to shoot RAW to Ninja V and control any of the camera settings, you will need an SDI monitor as well as Ninja V with you, or a laptop to change anything on the camera, or even to stop the RAW output. Not really practical if you are attempting to shoot with it on the move. Yes, you can connect your smartphone via Bluetooth and control the camera that way, but imagining trying to connect every time just to change the ISO value just a tiny bit because the sun came out. not really quick or reliable solution. When using the camera in the studio environment, the free PC or Mac Lumix tether software is very good, very responsive, very intuitive. You can not only access full menu system via the app, but all the main camera functions and live view, where you can even control autofocus with a click of the mouse. Great indoors, but not practical if you want to shoot RAW when out and about, in my opinion. Talking about autofocus, it is the same system as on S5, but combined with a smaller size-wise and smaller resolution sensor and faster sensor and readout, it is actually better. Not perfect yet, but tracking and focusing okay when it matters. Certainly good enough for static or not moving too fast subjects. You get more of autofocus here with this camera than with 99% of all other cinema cameras anyway. The camera is equipped with LAN socket. You can power the camera through it and stream to RTP, RTSP services with software like OBS in full glorious 4K 60p. And as you can control up to 12 cameras via Lumix Tether software at the same time, it all makes really attractive camera for multi-camera or single camera pro streaming studio setups. So yes, it is a camera built for studio work in my opinion. Although it is small, its main functionality really is to be set in controlled environment and left there. It's not a cheap camera. It retails here in UK for £1,899 or just under $2,000 in US. That's a lot of money for the camera that doesn't even have a screen. But that's not all. You just can't use it as a straight out the box. You need lenses, and anything decent quality, especially cinema lenses, are very expensive. Then you do need a screen. You could go for a cheap one and record internally to SD cards, but if you are buying a camera like this, you do want to have at least an option to be able to record RAW. That is going to set you back another £600 or $600 for Atomos Ninja V. And if you ever need to take it out, you will need to buy batteries. Although they are very good, they last a long time. This battery will set you back £200 or $180, and you won't be able to charge it on the camera. It's not possible. The Panasonic charger for this battery costs another £250 or $220. It all adds up very quickly, and all these things are not just optional. You need them to make this camera actually work. So yeah, the price just escalates once you add the necessities. So price-wise, it is a very expensive option, especially if you compare it to cameras like Blackmagic Pocket 6K and 6K Pro. However, if you are looking for a camera to use in a studio for any type of filming in the controlled environment, when you can hook it up to Atomos recorder, SDI screen or a computer, then this could actually be a very good value for money, especially if you used it in a multi-camera setups. It's not a camera for everyone. I'm certainly not a huge fan. As for the price, I could get a camera that can output RAW video and shoot photos as well, like Lumix S5. But if you need those SDI, timecode, Genlock and LAN ports, and you need a camera or cameras that are modular and perfect for studio work, this could be the one to consider. And this is it from me. If you like this video, then please give me the thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, cameras, lenses, photography, video, tutorials, then please consider subscribing. Support the channel, buy me a coffee, or simply just comment below this video. And yeah, this is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. It's just different looking, but it is. Not only I was fidgeting. Its main functionality really is to be set. However, if you are looking for a camera